Moving on to another question. We have some young learners study with their parents behind them. What is the best way to correct them without making the child conscious and losing self-confidence? So this is kind of tricky because the parent's the one paying for the classes, and they're kind of observing you as the teacher, but also observing the child, and the child feels really nervous because, oh, I don't want to say anything wrong. Mom's right there. But how have you both addressed this in the past?
This is such an incredibly difficult situation, and it has happened more times than I care to have dealt with in my classes with VIP Kid. And you really just kind of have to feel it out and take it on a case-by-case basis. If I notice a parent hovering right there, I will probably do more error correction than I would otherwise. There have also been times where the parent who's sitting there corrects every single little mistake that their child makes and interrupts them. And there have been times where I've had to be like, stop, like as nicely as I possibly can, because they're not helping the situation. They're only making it worse. And often in those situations, I will be even I will offer them even more praise and be even more excited when they're doing a great job, rather than focusing on the amount of error correction that they're getting from their parent. And I will often sit there and think, why are you even paying for English lessons if you know everything? But you can't really say that. But this is a very difficult situation, and you kind of just have to feel it out and see what works.
Natasha, I know you work with young learners as well. Have you ever had that happen to you?
Yeah, I've had that happen, and I've had that in both cases, like with the VIP Kid. And that situation, it's a little bit stickier because you're on platform and you're being evaluated by that parent. But however, with my private students, I send out like an information packet from the beginning, and I ask the parents not to attend unless they really need to, because I find that the students are always going to do better without the parents, because the pressure is off. The parents also do better because I'm a parent, we always want our child to be doing better, or we know that he knows that, so we're also adding that element of pressure. So it's much better if the parents are out of the situation. So that would be choice number one, if you can request that in a positive, friendly way. If not, then Rachel gave us some really good tips as to how to manage that. It's very uncomfortable, and it's frustrating for the student, the parent, and the teacher. So I'm not sure why parents feel the need to stay right there, the teacher can manage it,